She's at home, and so too the Pride for the first time this year. Out of the tunnel and into rainy Central Florida. The lineups and kickoff coming up next on Prime Video. 11, Lori.
Yeah, it is going to be interesting to see if this is going to be a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1, regardless with the amount of changes on that. Well, that is one of the biggest tactical adjustments under Becky Tweed this year, is only playing with one holding midfielder.
6 wins in 11 games as the Durham head coach in the regular season, just 1 defeat her first year at the helm. There's the opening whistle, and here we go. Marta advances, and Orlando hosts Angel City tonight. Seb Hines kept his cards real close to the vest. You could argue inside the vest as to what they're going to do at center back. Ball drops down only to see Riley arrive, and Orlando find that width through Doyle. Doyle aligns. Doyle drives with a deflection, and there's Anderson. Emsley played 11 games for Orlando, 2019 into 2020. Emsley drives a dangerous ball. Bright with her first real chance in her return to Central Florida, skies it over the crossbar. You know, Bright's ability to use her athleticism, but also her physicality, a major focus of hers over the offseason. Ball blasted by Doherty Howard. That's simple work for Morehouse.
But why not? They are outplaying Orlando Pride in the middle of the field. It's just too easy right now for them to be able to find the open player, but you also want those players to understand what it takes to do that and have experience in the league.
Thalia, that ricocheted. Contact on the sliding challenge. Henri's gotten away with it, but Adriana has picked it off. Adriana! Saved by Anderson. Further down that left-hand side. Vignola bouncing toward Bright. Ball caroms. Fuller knocks it back. Emsley tees it up. Henri! So after the Watt foul for the hip check spin on one end.
From Becky Tweed's side.
Gordon. Anderson. Thompson. Bright. Thompson running through as she kept onside. For the moment, she is. Alyssa Thompson kicked away. And now driven down the line. Morehouse makes the stop.
Simplifying the game, because right now too many turnovers for both teams and creating some opportunities on both ends.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do, Laurie. You know, create those 1v1 situations with Claire Emsley, getting those opportunities. I agree with what you said about Alyssa Thompson. Did everything right when she got into that position. She just needs to pull it back in those areas.
There is a ton of space down the middle of the field. Watt spins free. Watt! That's a simple save for Angelina Anderson in the game. That's a square ball that left a lot to be desired. Falls to Fuller. Tees this up to Artie Howard. Karam's back to Marta. That's a huge pocket of space for the 6-time World Player of the Year. Henri stemmed the tide, spun outside to Doyle. Doyle navigates. Marta, dangerous from here. Marta! Nielsen. To the bus.
Thanks a lot, Leanne. What's happening here?
Thanks for the wave, Leanne. All right, on to the second half we go here at Interco Stadium in Orlando. Still stick with you as Fuller enters. Fuller crossing, knocked down in front of Bright, falls to Doherty Howard. Doherty Howard went down, penalty! A penalty for Angel City. It could have been anyone walking to the spot. It's Doherty Howard for now.
Well, had the bulk of the chances last week. Megan Doherty Howard just draws the attention. Yeah, to me that is a clear penalty. Angelina knows it, just extends her foot, doesn't keep her feet moving. And well done from Megan Doherty Howard to get herself into that.
Yeah, I think Megan Doherty Howard's done really well there, Laurie. I think she sold that really well. The contact is definitely there, but I think she leaves her foot in. But the referee's giving it, and it's a penalty.
Emsley against Anderson. Emsley scores! Squares it by Morehouse, and it's 1-0 Angel City. skewed straight into the air. Ball caroms, brought down. Adriana goes to work. She goes down. There's no whistle, and suddenly the crowd whipped into a frenzy. Ball driven across toward the spot. Poor clearance. That is Anderson making the save.
Well, it's an excellent response from Orlando Pride. Immediately going down the other direction.
Messiah Bright. Now you're talking about a player with seemingly limitless potential. 50 goals in college, 6 goals last year. Thrust into the starting role because Sydney Leroux was unavailable on this occasion. Johnson will come on. Bright's night is done. How do you assess Messiah Bright? And it goes without saying, it's going to look a little different for her this year at Angel City as Orlando plow into the final third. Marta settles, drops off. Winding shot is caught by Anderson off the hop. Trying to get creative with it. Thompson into the pocket. Johnson settles. Thompson available. Option pursuant to the back post. Thompson! Just never curled back in.
To Amanda Allen, She was wide open. She went into a complete load of bodies in that area, and she just needs to take a look to the left because there was an overload down the left-hand side.
Yeah, I completely agree. And those wide channels are going to be so important, Leanne, these last 15, 20 minutes. So many numbers centrally, continuing to find, and that's where it comes down to decision-making.
Driven ball to Wana. Ultimately finds the back post with a little touch to it. Angelina offers, open ball! Oh, what a goal! Marta! It had to be! It always had to be her! Marta puts Orlando on level terms!
Well, one of the things that Seb Hines talked to us about is managing games, whether they're down, whether they're up, finding ways to get points, especially at home. And at times when you need it most, you can count on set pieces. And it's a fantastic delivery to the far post, unmarked, and just great quality, strikes right through it. Nobody else that you would want in that position than Marta herself. And what a goal that is to equalize this game late in the second half.
How in the world? Right off the free kick, bounced off of Johnson, scooped up by Lemos. And full time arrives. Orlando salvage a point again.